Hey guys, this is Manni with Anna.
Hello.
So today I'm just going to talk to Anna about the heating and the plumbing system in the bank project. So we've gone for 6 flats with gas and 5 flats with iHelios. So Anna, I know you've done a lot of work on this. So tell me, how did you process all this information? Where did you start? How did you make your decision?
Okay, so we had a lot of discussion.
Yeah.
So first of all, we obviously inherited this bill. Inherited, like we bought.
Yeah, we inherited.
Yeah,
Yes, we inherited.
So we inherited the existing structure and the existing connection. So we already had a gas connection, which was a plus.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a gas connected to a building, obviously you won't be able to install gas boiler. Just forget about it.
Yeah.
We had it. Second, the existing building we have in 2 parts. We have an older part with a less insulation, with much more kind of much worse
EPC, energy efficiency,
and we have a younger looking building which was built in 1980s with a proper cavity wall, insulated cavity wall. So here we have a much more kind of bigger freedom in terms of EPC. So then what we did, we compared few different options. First, gas.
In all
11
flats.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then we run EPC and run calculation for a standard electric heaters, like your normal electric radiators. Yes. Yeah. Then we had another scheme for the combi electric boiler,
which is the wet system.
Yes. And we had calculation for this an infrared iHelios system in combination either with a standard electric hot water boiler, or with the heat pump.
Heat pump.
Yes, water boiler. So let's see what we have. 5 or 6 scenarios we had. So we calculated EPC. Because it's not just EPC, because you want to reach a certain level,
minimum.
But sometimes to reach that level you need additional photovoltaic panels. So that's additional
PV panels, which is the solar panels.
Yeah, you need PV panels. So we calculated EPC and we calculated budget, comparing. So first thing, just for those who still think that gas installation is still cheaper than electric or infrared or heat pump, no, it's more or less the same, because when you fit a gas boiler, don't forget all of this first fixed plumbing. You have lots of pipes running, and the most expensive is to run the gas pipe, the armored gas pipe, from the connection where actually gas coming into your building to the flat. So that run is the most expensive part. That's the most expensive pipe.
From the street to the
flat.
Yeah.
To the flat.
That's going to be the longest pipe, right?
It's not just the longest, it's also the most expensive type of pipe, because it's armored, because it's super protected. So what we have, we have a mix. On the ground floor, all 3 flats, they have gas combi boiler, and they have underfloor heating, because we can we have to raise the floor anyway to insulate, which means that we have a space for underfloor heating pipes.
So no radiators,
exactly,
which is amazing.
No radiators, wonderful, and it works nicely because it's easy to run gas from the main point to every flat on the on the ground floor. We can dig the channel in a concrete slab, put all the pipes.
And what is the EPC that we're going to achieve? Predicted EPC for the 3 flats of the ground floor?
B.
Oh wow!
That's another thing. For those who did not know, EPC, it's not the energy efficiency. It does not tell you about how green your house is. It's about money. It's how much money you pay
to consuming it.
Exactly.
Energy.
So EPC is the money, not the
consumption. Consumption is more because the money is more because the consumption is more. Therefore, it's a consumption.
But not like your green kind of idea.
No, not green.
No,
it's not green.
Because you're using gas. Effectively, you're using gas and you're achieving B. Yeah, so it has nothing to do with the environment. Zero environment.
So EPC is the wrong calculation. If you think about it,
how they do it now, it's completely wrong.
It's changing. I think
really old
school
system. Yeah, very outdated. They need to change it. So then going upstairs, obviously no underfloor heating. Going upstairs, because we have a better fabric of the building, we have
Concrete floors.
we have concrete floors. 5 of our flats, they are on helios, actually for 2 reasons. First, some of them they are small, so it's actually much more efficient to
Cost effective. Yeah.
Some of them they are in a tricky location, so it's really difficult to run a gas pipe to them. So we have one flat which we would ideally probably have on a gas, but we physically can't run the pipe there, because in order to run the gas pipe from the connection to the flat, it can't go through the other flats.
Yeah.
It has to go, from outside.
Yeah.
So that was the reason. The reason why we're going to install air source heat pump
With
water
helios.
cylinder, just to achieve EPC. Because with electric water cylinder, our EPC is down, and we would need to install a lot of PV panels. And PV panels is not just the cost of the PV panel; it's also additional safety,
Roof space.
Yeah, it's roof space and additional safety structure on the roof, because we need to go upstairs, service
Access
them,
it. Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff.
Okay. So then what is the EPC on the ones that you're doing iHelios with the air source heat pumps?
We have, okay, can I just put it? We have 9 flats B and only 2 flats C.
That's amazing. So which are the 2 flats C?
2 flat C is in the old building.
Okay.
So you see that
above the old retail outlet.
So that's an old building, old part. Three walls of the flat is exposed. It's external walls.
Yeah.
So it's an old building.
Majority of the flat is external
walls and electric heating. So that's why we have C, but we have C.
C is good. It's still good to meet the standards for till 2035.
Exactly. And if we put additional 1 PV panel for each flat,
we can get B.
We can have B.
So we can talk about that,
yes,
right?
we can do it later. It doesn't have to be done right now. We
No,
can just
make a decision later. But guys, Anna, that was very useful. I had to just go into her brain and make her talk about why she did it, because we had lots of discussions, and I was like, iHelios, not proven. She's been speaking to a lot of people.
Yeah. That's another thing. A lot of people think that iHelios or any infrared heating is not certified by EPC. It is certified. Don't mistake. It is certified. You will get EPC, not a problem. It's just for this time, currently, it's the same class as any electric heaters. But what these guys are trying to do, they're trying to achieve a separate class, kind of to put all infrared heating in a separate class, which is better, because efficiency is much higher.
Yeah. And like you said, from a green point of view, where we're looking at carbon emissions all the time, it's going to be more efficient, right? Because carbon emissions might be nothing for infrared.
I mean, because your consumption, your electricity consumption is 40% less
than gas,
than your standard electric heaters.
So it is carbon green.
So we kind of hoping that by probably summer, or at least by the end of this year, infrared heating going to be on a separate class for EPC, and we might even achieve a high EPC without PV panel. Just recalculate it later.
So guys, hope you found that useful, because I know the trickiest part in any conversion, specifically bank, because a lot of these are old buildings who haven't been touched for years and years, and they've probably been just patched up on all their, water, and all the other systems have been just patched up all along, depending on how their requirements have been over the years. Very, very tricky, is probably the biggest cost, I would say, in the whole scheme of things.
Absolutely, yeah.
We'll do another video on the costings, but for now, Anna, that was very, very useful. Hope you found that useful, guys. We do weekly content on different property aspects, whether it's site tours, it's technical aspects, non-technical stuff. So stay in touch, follow, like, and subscribe us. Anna is on Barbaraella Studio, and I'm on Manni. Thank you. Cheers, Anna.
Thank you, guys. Bye.